I came to y'all with some tips, stuff I learned, what I should have done differently, and what I did that worked out in my favor. Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel.
I can put you in. Hop in a, throw up the sex in a. And I can put you in.
If you are new, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button and turn on those post notifications before we even get into this video. So I don't know if the quality is going to be a little different today, but I do have to record on my phone. So today what this video is going to be about is tips on moving out of state alone. I have firsthand experience doing it, so I thought I'd give y'all some tips because I know a lot of people want to do it, but they're probably like nervous. They're worried like, oh, I don't have family members there, whatever. It stops them from moving. I didn't necessarily put stuff in order. I have it listed out and I'm gonna just give y'all the tips. First up, I have come visit and look at apartments and make sure that the city that you plan on moving to, that you actually like the nightlife there, you like the culture and everything else. Just you wanna make sure that the city is what you actually want. Granted, if you go to a city, you move there, you end up not liking it, you can't always go somewhere else. You are not permanently, designated there. You can still make moves and go anywhere else you want to move to, but it makes more sense to get it out the way, go visit a couple times, make sure that the vibes are hitting on what you want the vibes to hit on, because it might be somewhere else that you would rather move to. And moving is a lot. It's a lot. I don't like moving within the city that I'm already in. I don't like moving from apartment to apartment. So moving to a new city is so stressful. For my second tip, I have look at job openings and start applying before you get to the city. Once you do the part where you go visit a couple of times, you decide that's where you want to move to, I recommend you start applying to opening positions, whatever field you do. You can do over the phone interviews, you can do Zoom interviews. Like, it's possible to land you a job before you even get to where you want to go to. I'm sure a lot of y'all know I do hair. When I first moved to Houston, I didn't have a job because I didn't want to work for nobody. When I was back in Erie, I didn't work for nobody for the longest. Like, I think last job I had, I was probably like 20 years old, and then I started doing hair. I went to cosmetology school right after high school, and then I graduated when I was 19 from cosmetology school, and I think I was keeping a job for like the next year until I got my clientele up and stuff. So I was not trying to go to Houston and work for nobody because I'm like, what's the point of moving to a new city when I already have clientele where I'm at? I felt like that would be downgrading my life, but clientele takes time. So whether you are an entrepreneur like I am, or if you already have a career where you are staying at right now, I recommend you secure your job before you make the move, period. Next tip I have is start saving money. Everybody says like a different amount of money that they want to have before they start and make that move, but I feel like whatever is comfortable with you, if you know how to spare your money, if you know how to like put your money up and save, and you're not going to be the type to go move out of town and start blowing everything you got, you don't have to leave with as much. But me personally, I have an obsession over like my money, and so I saved up so much money before I moved out to Houston because I knew I wasn't coming out here with a job. I knew it was going to take me a little while to get clients, and I didn't want to be broke, and I didn't want to be struggling and having to move back home because I did not want to do that. I wanted to be a one-time thing, and I wanted to, Hey, I'm recording. You want to come in my video real quick? You can make your feature, and then I'm gonna tell them about your channel. Say hi. Hey y'all, this is Cheyenne, and she's about to start her channel up. Do you know what your channel's gonna be called?
It's Life of Cheyenne.
You already got it? Okay, yeah, Life of Cheyenne.
I haven't started,
but that's gonna be the name.
So my first video is probably gonna be like, but I don't do Q&As because I don't know who to like,
What?
Like, where am I get the questions from?
Yeah, it's hard to get questions like when you first start, because usually like big YouTubers, they could post something on their page and so many people put comments.
Yeah.
They won't do that for me either. Ask like a family member or friends and I can give you some questions. You just need to do like basic stuff so that the people on your channel can know you, you know? Oh yeah, just start saving your money before you make that move. You need to have money in your savings account for emergencies, for if something happens with the job and it's not exactly what you wanted, and you don't have to stay nowhere you don't want to be at for too long. If you want to leave, you could leave. You got money for a rainy day and you could just get to applying again. Just have your own back and have some spare money. Next up, I have make sure you have a reliable car, especially if you're moving to like a bigger city where it's nothing but highways. It's not too many like side roads. Like where I'm from, it's a lot of side roads. You don't have to get on the highway or a freeway, whatever it's called, to get to point A to point B. Most bigger cities, you have to do that, and you don't want to be stranded outside like on the side of somebody's road, you know? That's just like a minor tip. When it's close to your move out day, you want to reserve you a trailer. I used ABF U-Pack Moving. What I got that for was because I had like furniture, I had a sofa, love seat, my bed frame, my mattress, my vanity, like bigger pieces of furniture that I can't put on like a U-Haul or my car to get it to where I needed to get it to. So I rented that out and they delivered it to me. They were pretty good about it. Well, actually, I had a little problem with ABF Moving, but they got my stuff there safe and sound. They just got it there like a couple days late. Whatever, it's not the biggest deal. And you have an option if you want to ship your car out and catch a plane, but that's more money, or you can drive your car to wherever your destination city is. So me coming from Erie to Houston, it was a 22-hour drive. 2 stops. We stopped in Nashville, Tennessee, stayed the night over in a hotel, and then our next stop was Baton Rouge, stayed the night there in a hotel, and then our third stop actually was Houston, because that's a long drive. Like, we split it up kind of evenly. That's too long to not take any breaks, you know? And we just took it as like a road trip type of vibe. There was no need to rush there because we planned it out that way, because my move-in date was May 28th. I think we left like three days early, you know? So my apartment wasn't ready until the 28th anyway, so we were like, let's take our time, you know, spend time with each other and make it an experience. And we got to go to new places that we never been to, so that was cool. And on top of the fact that if you ship your car, I don't know how much that costs because I didn't do it personally, but you have to pay that price. It's probably like $1,000 something, and then you have to get your flight. That can range from, I don't know, from $100 to probably like $300, depending on where you're trying to go to. And I just didn't see a point in that. We just drove my car. We had my other stuff being shipped out. Ooh, I'm losing my son. We had the other stuff being shipped out, and that was that. And when it was move-in day, we got our stuff from ABF and we started unpacking. That is all the tips that I have written down. I really hope I don't think of something later on. For now, that's all I got for y'all. I hope these were like very useful tips. Oh yeah, and for the trailer, that was like $1,100. And how that works is they'll ask you how many bedrooms are in the apartment or how many bedrooms is in the house, so they'll know how much space to give you. However much space you need in the trailer is how much it's gonna cost. I hope that didn't sound confusing, but yeah, I recommend doing it that way. Why not drive? Take your car yourself. There's really no point in shipping your car because you still have to get there anyway, so you might as well drive it, you know? That is going to be the end of this video. I hope that y'all enjoyed, and I hope these tips were useful. Leave me a comment if you plan on moving out of state. I'll see you on the next video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
I'm a hot girl, I don't do titles. If